Hey, good morning. I just figured I'd put a little video up talking about why it takes so much time to do an engine monitor. I see in a lot of forums 60 to 100 hours. That seems crazy, but just wanted to show breaking it down. This particular aircraft is a Garmin GEA 110, and it's going to be displayed on a G500. First, you got to figure out where you want to mount the box, and in this case we've mounted it on top of the 750. It does have cooling air going to it, but then all of the wires going through the firewall. That's the first step. Where are you going to wire it to? Second thing, where are all the sensors going to go? Got to figure that out. And in this case, I did a little manifold. We have the oil pressure and the manifold pressure. And of course the wires coming down for the CHT and the EGT. Routed down through, nice and secure. This particular aircraft wasn't drilled for the EGTs, it was just a TIT. So measuring 3 times before you drill and install the EGT probes. Same thing on this side. If you do it or you have somebody do it, make sure they do put service loops in. Undoubtedly somewhere down the line somebody's going to have to change the connectors, and it's always interesting when somebody's installed it and they've installed it so tight you don't have room to cut off a terminal and put a new terminal. Just make sure you don't crush the ends. This one still maintains the TIT. The fuel flow left where it originally was. There's all kinds of crazy things when it says do not install hard mounted. Don't install this way, don't install that way. I find the most important thing is it does say mount with the wire coming up. So that is done. This is the actual location of the original one. We did have to get another oil pressure line. The original sensor was mounted right here. Had a line made. It just goes over the sensor. Manifold we ran just to the top side. Let's see, tack is now taken off of, we're taking it off of the right mag. There's a sensor on the side of the mag. And of course running all your wires and terminating them, connecting them to the appropriate sensors. The last thing, I shouldn't say the last thing. Still got to cover it. But for the alternator amps on the back of the main power box, put the shunt and put two breakers there for it. And then I like to say it's a little exercise, but this aircraft actually has CIES sensors, so I had to run wires up to the sensors to the fuel tanks, and the fun is calibrating them. So once everything is powered on, got to calibrate them starting at unusable fuel. Add increments of 4 gallons at a time until you're full. High wings are fun. You usually take it up a ladder. And then once, hopefully today, I can get screens on and powered on. And you've got to configure the G500 so it knows all the sensors that are talking to it. Doesn't sound like a lot, right? But it's time. And of course, all of this is, this is a fresh build, so all of it's tied into the GPS for fuel calculations. You're looking at somewhere 60 to 100 hours. It's not just something you throw on. If you do, I mean, you'll obviously be able to tell when somebody just throws it on. JPIs, I'm not saying either one is better, JPI or Garmin or EI. Of course, the JPIs, they come pre-wired. You just have to run the wires and terminate them. Figure out where they go. Main thing is trying to figure out where the sensors are going to go, where you're going to drill. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, it can be easier if there was already some kind of an EGT monitor on there. You just remove those, and if whoever put those in, put them in at the correct distance. You put them too high, well, your engine is going to say hot, and it can also burn up the probes. You put them too low, it'll be cool. If you don't have all of the sensors at the same level, well, you're going to be reading all kinds of temperatures. That gives you a little bit of play when you end up with a bent cylinder, not bent cylinder, but the stack starts at an angle. You try to do as best as you can to have them at the same distance from the head. Anyway, I hope that kind of explains. It is not just a 5 or 10 hour job. It's pretty lengthy when it's done right. Anybody can do it. Just take your time. Make sure everything's secure, nothing's touching. Anyway, stay tuned. I'll have some more videos of this as we start powering up the screens. It's a beautiful plane. Okay, bye.